Good day, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. First and foremost, let me just say that I do not claim to have the absolute truth. Short video. I want to talk about the importance of the Tratado of Cuatro Vientos, four winds. Apparently, a lot of people are confused that a lot of people don't even understand the importance of this. But before I get down to this, originally this is going to be a private video for my godchildren only, but I just want to add a little message here, so I decided to just, instead of making two videos, just incorporate both of them and just throw it out to the public, because every once in a while I'll be throwing a private video for my godchildren only. So before we talk about Cuatro Vientos, let's talk about something that's going on. Let me explain something to those of you that are new to this religion, are not initiated, and those that unfortunately are initiated under these conditions. Just because you go to somebody's munanso, get a consultation, get a reading, does not constitute an agreement, a need to get initiated. Anybody that tells you, listen, if you don't get initiated, you're gonna start losing your kids are gonna die, your mother, your father, your brother, this and the third. Listen, man, just get up and walk away. I mean, 9 out of 10 times, that's BS. What's going on now is there's people that go in there for, if you might, let's just say you have a certain obstacle, now you're trying to reach out to a religious person, so that person can help you out, remove these obstacles, so you could continue on your journey in much better condition. And the minute that you get into their munanso, right away, they put the fear of God in you. They make it seem like you must, under, you must. There's no ands or buts about this. You must get initiated, and that's wrong. That's wrong, because you can come to me with 1,001 problems, and I have 1,001 solutions. That does not mean initiation. Now, if you come to me with the sole purpose that you are gravitated, you are inclined towards this religion, and you feel the love for it, you feel the pull, and you specifically come to me because you want to find out if you have a path from Palo, and are you accepted in my monastery, this is the third for initiation, that's a whole different story. I'm talking about people that really do not have no desires, or should I say any idea of what this religion really is. They don't understand about making a pact that's forever. This is the third. A lot of them don't even have the desires to do that. A lot of them, truthfully, are more afraid of what you're going to find in this religion than anything else, which is counterproductive for anybody. But then you have these religious people that the minute they get you in their munanso, bam, you're pulling shackles. Basically, you're pulling shackles, because from that point forward, you're going to be doing something that originally you were not even thinking about, you weren't contemplating about, and at the end of the day, under normal circumstances, you would not even agree to. But under the fears that they put in you, you end up bound up in an agreement with spirits that you really don't even comprehend, you really don't understand. And as the time goes by, that you start, because if at first you don't feel nothing, you don't love something, you don't accept that thing, how do you think that down the road you're gonna learn to love it? You started on the wrong foot. Now, if you came in here that you feel like this is for you, this is the third, and you start, as time goes, your love, your desire, everything progresses more and more towards, gravitated towards what you're dealing with. Yes, okay, I understand that. But if you started out in fear, you're starting out in doubt, and this is the third, it's not gonna get better. It's only gonna get worse. And unfortunately, once you make that pact, it's for a lifetime. I'm sorry. So Be careful who you go to. Don't ever, I don't care if it's Palo, I don't care if it's Ocha, Ifa, Voodoo, whatever. Don't ever allow anybody to force or convince you to do something against your will. Because 10 out of 10 times, you're going to regret that decision. So, that's that. Like I said, you can come, like to me, I have 1,001 solutions for 1,001 problems, which does not mean initiation. Now, if you come to me because that's what you really want, that's a whole different, that we'll put that to the side. Or health-wise, where there's no other option. There's no other option, and they're saying that you gotta be initiated. Those are the only two times where we'll talk about initiation. That you want it, or the spirits are saying that there's no other solution but initiation in order to grant you your health. So just be careful, people out there. So let's talk about el Tratado de Cuatro Vientos, the Pact of Four Winds. I even got godchildren that I've spoken about this, and for whatever reason or another, they still don't see it. The importance of Cuatro Vientos. They ask me that because they see me doing different works, and I always include this Cuatro Vientos. There's a reason I include Cuatro Vientos. So Cuatro Vientos stands, there's 4 winds. There's the one de la mañana, or the morning, in no particular order, right? There's one de la tarde, or the evening. There's one de la noche, or nighttime. And there's one de la madrugada, or dawn, okay? And out of this, there's another aspect of this known as the 4 winds of death. This is where it comes from. Now, that's usually attributed to this right here that we're talking about. It's attributed to Lucero, Centella, Cobayende, Gurunfinda. And like it or not, some people say yes, some people say no. I agree with those that say yes. Lucan Kasi. Okay? Another important aspect, the reason why I always use that, and it's not because the winds of death, okay? It's because without that Tratado Cuatro Vientos, you don't have Sejamonte. Sejamonte is what you guys know as the Patipemba in the bottom of the cauldron, the seal, alright, the magical seal that holds the power of the Nganga. So without Sejamonte, no Nganga in this world would house any power inside of it. But Sejamonte comes from Cuatro Vientos. So you see how important, how I always try to incorporate that particular Patipemba with anything that I do. I can have 1,001 Patipembas, but I always make sure I use that because that's how powerful it is. That grants the power to something that without that, there will be 0, 6, no, nothing, a speck of power in all Nganga. That's how important it is. So another thing I want to go back to, that's on the Cuatro Vientos for now. Another thing that I want to go back to, I was talking about these people initiated against their will, this is they're manipulated. I'm going to warn you too, and I see this time and time again. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, your better half, your partner, wants to get initiated, and you are just following in their step just to be there with them, for them, but deep down you don't feel that. You are making the biggest mistake of your life, because what happens when that relationship ends? Alright? Now you're stuck in a situation where you made a pact with certain things invisible to you from another world that now you must take care of. Well, this whole time you're doing everything in fear just because you want to be imitating, want to be there with your better half. No, like I said before, don't allow anybody whatsoever to force you to get into something, to do something that it's against your will. At the end of the day, it's all right if your better half continues on this path or an ocha or something else, and you remain you. You can be supportive without actually engaging in these rituals. If that's the way you feel, you know what I mean, that that's not for you, but you be here for that person, that's fine. You sit down and talk to them, but you don't have to incorporate yourself into anything that you don't feel. Well, until next time, may Islam be blessed in yours. Assalamu alaikum.